Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I was doing some exercise, I was doing some yoga. I thought to film a video about how you can change your mindset, or how you can improve your life, or how you can start to change some part of your life that you are not happy with. In my case, I wasn't doing any exercise and I wasn't being disciplined or couldn't trust in myself. I was being insecure. I was being not confident. So I knew that I needed to do something to change that. And I tried to watch a lot of videos. I was going with therapy. It took me like years, and still I'm working on it. I just started now, and one of the things that I wanted to do, I wanted to choose changes. One is wake up early. I don't know if you know, in Argentina people wake up kind of late compared with other countries. Like an early person in Argentina wake up at 6, very early person. Generally people wake up at 8, well, depends on the family, but my family, we always wake up very late, like 9 it was early, if not it was around 11, but after you go to sleep very late as well. Well, I don't like that lifestyle, and living in Australia, that changed my perception of wake up. Like Australian people wake up very early and they start the day very early as well, and I love that. Although it's very hard for me to wake up early, so I'm in the process to rewire my brain in a lot of ways, because I need a lot of changes in my life. And I reckon the two main changes, and are not main because are the more important, or the most important change, but I reckon they are kind of the base. And making those changes, I can change more stuff, and are wake up early, very early, and I'm waking up at 4 a.m. or at least trying most of the days that I can, or I can manage my brain to do it. And the other change is doing exercise all days without excuses, at least something. Why do I think that those changes are essential for the lifestyle that I want? One, waking up early, like, it's about discipline. It's about, well, Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you know him. He is a psychologist and an academic, and like, it's very interesting to listen to him. I really like, and I learn a lot from him. He talks always, or a lot of times, about making the bed, like starting from the basic. For example, making the bed. I will show you, like, I'm making the bed, my bed is done, but I have a chair with a lot of clothes there. Okay, I will show you. My bed is done, but I mean, and the clothes are there. Well, that is another thing that I need to work on in the clothes, because I don't wear the clothes and put it back in the wardrobe. The thing is that making the bed is one step when you are not a disciplined person. I'm sure, between brackets, if I'm saying the correct way, but I think you can understand what I mean. Making the bed, first step. Well, I have been making my bed, I think, for more than 1 year, and okay, I'm alright with that step. Now I need to go deeper, and before being, now I'm in a room time writing in Bangkok while I'm solving out in my mind what I'm doing. I'm trying to be creative, and I'm trying to create my clothing, sustainable clothing brand. So I'm focusing on that, and I'm focusing on myself and getting better, improve. And when I say improve, it's like stop to lose my time, stop to waste my time with social media, with the day is finished and I haven't done anything. So before being here, when I arrived to Bangkok at the end of July. My first week was all good, very funny, very fun week in Bangkok. Cool people, hostel, but I was like not doing nothing. Yes, fun things, but not focusing in improving. It's good to laugh, it's good to share, but I needed to go deep. So I went to do a self-retreat. What does it mean? That means that I went, a friend of mine from Argentina, he gave me a contact of a monastery that where you can go and do a self-retreat. And that means that nobody is there watching you or telling you what you have to do. They just give you a list of rules that are the 8 precepts of the Buddhism. And you go there and you need to follow them. So 8 things that I don't know if I remember all of them, but for example, you have to wear the clothes. You have to go to the chantings. Chantings is when the monks wake up. No, when they go, monks or not monks, they go to the temple. For me, that I coming from a Christian family, it's like the misa, the church. You go to the church, but this is Buddhism, different religion, and they go to a temple, and they depends. There are 2 chantings. One is at morning, and the other one is at evening. At morning, the chanting starts at 4:30 a.m. But I was going there before 4 a.m. So I was waking up at 3:30, wear my clothes and brush my teeth, my face, and walk to the temple and start to meditate around 4 a.m. until 4:30, that all the monks are there and they start the chanting. And chanting, from my perspective, nobody explained me the definition of chanting, but what I understood in there is that you pray using words that are Sanskrit. Well, in Spanish is Sanskrit. In English is Sanskrit. So yeah, you go there and you have like some. When you arrive to the retreat, they give you some papers where you have all the chanting or the words, and it's very hard to read it. But the words of chanting is to prepare your mind. The idea of being in a self-retreat is to meditate. So you are always preparing your mind and your body to be meditating the whole day or the most that you can. And chanting is very hard to pronounce and to read. So in my opinion, I don't know if actually it's my opinion, I think I read this in a book as well of a monk, and so you read it and your brain gets tired of repeating hard words. So in some point your brain doesn't want to think anymore and you are ready to meditate, focus in one object because your brain doesn't want to think. Kind of when I'm talking in English, now I'm okay, but it doesn't happen with me or with all the people that speak a second language. When you speak the whole day and you are learning, at the end of the day you don't want to think more. That's it, leave me alone, I just want to drink a beer. So I realize how good it is to wake up early. And yes, I'm thinking in my ex because he wakes up very early. Like some nights he didn't sleep, or he always was thinking. But he is a person that he likes to wake up early. And for me, it was so hard. It was hard, and I didn't want to do the effort. Let me sleep, please. And something at morning, that kind of people that wake up and they are angry. Like you are angry. You are an angry person straight away. But when you wake up, it's like you don't have a filter. Because the rest of the day you are an angry person, but you try to use your persona that I talk in my previous, and so you try to fake it. It's so nice. Well, no. At morning, those kind of people that fake it are the people that at morning are with bad mood because they don't want to fake it, because they think that they are entitled to be rude with the rest of the people. Well, that was me. Yes, I was a horrible person. Yes, I know. And I will tell you more things. You will say, yes, definitely, you were a horrible person. Hopefully, well, I'm doing all this fucking shit. So don't be that horrible person anymore. To change, because I don't want to be that. And so don't be that. I need to change. And I was like, for a long time I didn't know how to change, or that is what I said to myself actually, because my ex, he told me a lot of ways, but I wasn't listening, because I was the camel that someone brings the water and the camel doesn't want to drink. There is a saying like that. I don't know if it's a camel or if it's a horse. Maybe it's a horse, that you can't make the horse drink the water, or you can't make the camel drink the water. But you can't make someone that doesn't want to drink, although is thirsty, to drink the water. You can't help someone that doesn't want help. You can't help someone that doesn't want to improve. You can't help someone that is happy in their misery. And that was me. So now that I got to the bottom of the misery and I need to go up, I need to go out of that shit, because I'm tired of being miserable. I need to do actions. And now suddenly I remember all the teachings of my ex and Jordan Peterson and all the videos that I have been watching, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Victim mentality, that I will talk about that as well. So my point of this video is to talk about how you can start the small steps. Yes, follow to Jordan Peterson and make your bed all mornings. You wake up, you make the bed. At the same time, brushing your teeth and washing your face. For me, that was stupid. I didn't do it. I have been living in my car in Australia, and I stopped to brush my teeth a lot. And yes, it's disgusting to say this, but it's the truth. And I thought, it's not necessary. Why I have to brush my teeth? I will brush it when I want, or when I will see people, or when I will talk to people. Well, No, those are the things that you don't see the reason maybe. Although if you are a clean person, you will say, oh, you didn't brush your teeth. Yes, I know, it's disgusting. But in that moment, like, you stop. If you are going down, you stop to do the things that I will for you. And the main thing is discipline. So, my objective now is change. And one of like my first, I don't know if I can say my first steps, because I have been trying to work on it, but now I'm in the moment that okay, I will do the work, because I already read a lot the book, I already watched a lot of videos. Now I need to put in practice, and it was something that I read in a book that I don't have it here, of the monk that is in the temple where I was. He wrote a lot of books. One of the books, I think it was Dhamma Volume 2, and in his book he said, well, he was, before being a monk, he was learning what it was Dhamma. And Dhamma is kind of like a philosophy of the Buddhism. My interpretation, maybe I'm completely wrong. And he was reading and trying to meditate, or meditating, but actually he was just reading, and one day he realized, well, I can practice, I can start to practice, I have the knowledge now, or at least, like, I need to practice to know if I have the knowledge or not. Like, if you don't put in practice, but if you are going to therapy and you don't put in practice what you are learning, if you watch a lot of videos about mental health or exercise, or I don't know, whatever, maths, whatever you are learning, if you don't do it, if you don't put in practice, if you don't take the knowledge and put it through your body, put in practice is a definition, you will not learn anything. But in my experience, maybe you are different, but well, I'm here to talk about put in practice. And so my way to start to be more disciplined, my goal is to gain security in myself, to trust in myself, to be more confident, and to stop to be insecure, because I'm very insecure. I was, but I think I am yet. I'm still being insecure. I don't want to be insecure anymore. I don't want to be jealous. That is something that is one of my characteristics. If I have to say, hi, I'm Maria Julia Gonzalez, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people, like always feeling like people will prefer other people than me, that kind of jealous. I don't know if, yes, with some people jealous as well about what they have, how they are. For the reason I hate social media, because it's like I comparing a lot. But one of the ways that I learn, and now I'm putting in practice, to stop to being jealous, to stop to be insecure, and to start to be more confident, is believing my word. So what I promise to myself, I need to start to it. So now I'm in a moment of my life that I want to start to wake up early, because in that way I can use the most that I can of my day, and I like to go to bed early. So I'm going to bed around 8:39 p.m. and I'm waking up at 4. Like, I'm scared because I don't trust in myself that this is going to be like just for 1 week and after I forget. And also it's easier being alone in a place that I don't socialize with anyone, but will continue working on this while I'm alone. And once that I'm socializing, I need to put in practice what I have learned in this moment. So, waking up early. Maybe you don't need to wake up at 4. Maybe you want to wake up at 4, and it's all good. 4 is very early. Maybe you want to wake up at 7. Maybe you are me at when I was 20s and I was waking up at 11 if I could. Well, maybe you want to wake up at 9. Or maybe you want to wake up at 8. Doesn't matter. Or maybe it's not about waking up. Maybe it's about exercise. Or maybe it's about making your bed. So yeah, my routine now is go to sleep at around 8. Wake up. Also, I go to sleep with listening meditation. That depends on meditation, but sometimes it's through rewire. I have been listening a lot of videos or meditations at night and at morning about rewire my brain, because I was kind of like, I don't know if that helped or not. Probably it helped because I was stuck badly in a mindset that I felt like it was a belief that I couldn't change it. So when I go to sleep with a meditation, fall asleep, wake up with an alarm at 4 a.m. and make most that I can to stay awake, because I'm insecure. I'm not confident. I am a weak cat. No, I don't know if I can say those kind of words in YouTube, but so and I woke up, I wash the teeth, I don't brush my teeth yet, and I sit in my mat and I'm using the seat for travel, and I sit in this like a belela. I don't know. When you are a kid and you sit and you repeat that something that is not the toilet, but I sit in my thing for travel. Actually, it works like that, and I meditate for the time that I can. Actually, when I went to the retreat, I was meditating 10 minutes. I couldn't meditate more than 10 minutes, because I was used to the meditations and listening meditations in YouTube, that you follow a voice and you do what the voice say. But in the temple, I was like, okay, I need to do my own meditation, just focusing on object, and the object was all your breath, or repeating Buddha or Buddha. I repeat Buddha. I don't know if that is wrong, but I like my more Buddha than Buddha. And or you can repeat whatever the word that you want. I'm focusing in that. And obviously, like not all the time I'm focusing in that. It's very hard, but at least you are pushing yourself to do it, and you are sitting there trying to focus your mind. It's like your mind goes and there are thoughts, and you think about those thoughts, and you think about things that never happen, and you think about the past, and you think about the future, and after you realize, Buddha, you come back to Buddha like 10 times with luck 10 times, and after you go back to so. But that exercise of bring your mind back to the object, whatever is breathing or word. You are exercising your brain, your mind. So I do that. At the beginning, I was meditating like 10 minutes. I couldn't more. I was like pain in my legs. I hated like my foot, horrible. And now I'm meditating. It depends on the day. Some days I meditate more. Like the other day, I meditated like 46 minutes. I felt so good. Today I meditated 36. Yesterday 25 or something like that. So it's not always the same, but the effort and the discipline of sitting and making the effort to meditate and to train your mind and to be there with yourself and your thoughts and everything is a training as the body exercises. And also I added meditation. It's a little bit of meditation, but I added yoga. So after meditate, I chill a little bit, like like that. And after that, I follow one yoga instructor that is in YouTube, and her name is Elena Malova. She is from Russia, but she lives in Chile, and I think her partner is from Chile. And she is a very nice person. That is what looks in the videos, but I recall she is nice. And also her videos encourage me to do this, because her Spanish is not perfect, and she sometimes say lift your leg and it's your arm, or at the beginning I was confused, like she said left and it was right, and I was like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. And after I realized, no, she's saying incorrectly, and it's like, and she laughs, and sometimes she realizes, and sometimes she doesn't, and it's like, it's cool. Like, she has a lot of subscriptions and followers, a lot of videos, and she teaches amazingly. So I don't know if that word exists, amazingly. So I thought I wanted to do this video, or create this channel for a long time, and like, well, she encouraged me without knowing to do it, or one of the people that encouraged me in some way. Yeah, I do some yoga with her. She has like some play slips, so I started, okay, because before going with her, I was trying to go with, I don't know from where is this girl, from another YouTuber, and she, like, I did 2 classes with her, that it was a strong yoga or something like that, and she's amazing. But the day that I said, okay, I will start this discipline of waking up, meditate and doing yoga, I was with my period, but I tried to do one of her videos, and it was impossible, like, and I was getting like frustrated to the point that I sit on the map watching the video, and like, no, I need to find something easier for fucking beginners, because I'm a beginner now. Although I have been most of my life doing exercise, I'm not fit now. You can see it. I'm not fit. So I need to start from something easier, and go slowly and don't get frustrated. So I went back. I have been following Elena for a long time, and I know that she has like kind of a strong yoga classes, but also very beginners. So I went there, and it's like, okay, we're checking, scrolling down her YouTube channel, and I decided to follow one video. But well, you can do, I'm going you can do whatever you want. Or maybe if you want to start to do exercise, you can say, I will do some 100 abs. When I was 11 years old, I was already with mental problems regarding food and my body, and I said I will start to do abs all nights. And I found one teacher in school taught us that you can do 100 abs or whatever you want to do, just doing like you do one hour, you do two, you do three, until 10. After, I think you do like that 10, and after you go 9, you go 8, you go 7, like that until 1, and that total is 100. So if you do that all days with abs, with whatever, when I was 11, and that year I said I will do this for the whole year, and I have all my abs like marked like that, 6-pack. And so yes, this video is to encourage you that if you are stuck from making your bed, and don't be hard to yourself. As everyone says, it's hard to put it in practice, but you can do it. It's the moment that you are there saying, I can't make the effort to do it, is for yourself. Yesterday, I didn't do yoga. I didn't wake up at 4. I meditated. I did few, I don't know how you say, when you go like down with your legs. I don't remember. I did few of those ones, and I said, okay, I will go to, and I put an excuse, and one day in 1 week or in 8 days that I have been doing this. So be patient with yourself. Yes, go slowly, but also push yourself. Don't be like, no, because I did it 2 days and today I'm not going to do it. No, because that is an excuse. You can't do it. You can't do it. And say that to yourself. You can't do it. And if you start to meditate, you will start to realize about your thoughts and the negative thoughts and the negative patterns and the negative beliefs, and you start to listen to them when they appear, and you say, I don't want to do that. It's like, and your mind is saying, you don't work, you are not worthy, you can't do it, this is not going to work. Your mind is like, no, don't continue, this is not working. But yes, it's working. You go slowly, but firme. I don't know the word in English. Don't stop. So, this is my video of today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.